Man comes home to see his wife, dressed up as a man of the future. In a strange costume, he feels intellectually humiliated, saying he'd come to the wrong door. But Julie says this is herself 30 years from now, invites him to taste the food of the future. The man had long been bored, always putting up with his wife's behavior, letting her have her say. Julie gets paper and a calculator, begins to calculate the time they have left together. The man thinks there's plenty of time left. What Julie cares about is the time is dwindling. She pulls back the curtains, the same thing. The moon is so beautiful tonight. The next day, the colleague asks the man out, said it was his own fault that he couldn't conceive a child. He had blamed his wife for so many years. He felt very remorseful inside. He finally chose to get a divorce. Before he left, he told Julie and the man, for the rest of his life, instead of being with the wrong person, he'd rather find someone else. Not long after, Julie's father became seriously ill. The two of them rushed to the hospital. Looking at her father in his bed, Julie was very sad, and his father-in-law told the man Julie's mother had died when she was a child. To comfort himself, his daughter, so she dressed up as various characters to help him get over his gloom. This is why Julie likes to cosplay. The man also understands his wife's illness and pretending to be dead. It wasn't because she was bored. She was just trying to cheer her husband up. At night they stay at the old house. The man finds a book on the bed and opens it up and found what Julie always said. The moon is so beautiful. It's a writer's, a romantic expression of my love for you, and an expression of Julie's love for him. And in fact, she was the man's second wife. Ex-wife after they had been married for 3 years, suddenly filed for divorce. So when he and Julie got married, agreed that when the 3 years were up, they had to reconsider whether there was still a need for them to be together. This is the 3rd year, so Julie started playing dead to try and get the man to feel fresh about his marriage and affirmation of his wife. The next day he took Julie to the park where they used to date. He said the words, "The moon is beautiful." Julie was so relieved. That was the moment they finally knew that they were the ones who would love each other for the rest of their lives. And finally, Julie returned from her part-time job. She found the man lying on the floor, with blood running from the corner of his mouth.